Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a Eid makeup tutorial. Let's get right into it. Alright, so before I go ahead and get started on the makeup tutorial, let me just give you a quick little background and history lesson. So Eid al-Fitr, as the full name is called, is basically a day which signifies the end of the holy month of Ramadan. Muslims all over the world celebrate the holy month of Ramadan, in which there is fasting from sunrise to sunset. And it's not just a fast of just food and water, it's also a fast of any bad habits, any bad words, bad language, anything like that. So yeah, that's just a quick little history lesson for you. Eid is a very auspicious occasion for all Muslims around the world, where they gather with their friends and family, and in the morning there's usually a congregational prayer, and then after that everyone celebrates the end of a beautiful month of fasting. I would say Eid is very comparable how Christians celebrate Christmas, and instead of gifts, you actually, if you're a kid, you actually get money. So now that you know what Eid al-Fitr is, let's go and get started on the makeup look. I actually asked you guys on Instagram if you want to see a daytime look or an evening look, and it was just so close, but daytime look won, which totally makes sense because look, I'm actually going to be posting look on my Instagram stories, so be sure and follow me there if you want to see a nighttime look. I've already moisturized my face, but I'm actually going to put on some of this Physicians Formula Refreshment Cucumber and Bamboo Eye Depuffer, only because, you know, when it's Ramadan, you're fasting, you wake up, you got puffy eyes because you haven't slept enough. This comes in handy. And also in the morning before prayers, you want to look awake. So next time I'm going to be going in with, you already know, the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, only because I want a luminous glow. You know, you want to look healthy and fresh, even though you might be tired. A thing that I've been doing recently is that I take a fan like this and I just kind of like fan it out. It just helps my makeup stay on longer when I have the water droplets from any like spray that I use dry. I'm going to be taking a little bit of this Becca Backlight Priming Filter on the back of my hand. Just going to pump some out. And I'm only going to be putting this on the high points of my face, so like right here, on my cheekbones, and then also on like my temples, like right above my eyebrow. Basically wherever you would highlight, that's where I'm going to put it. Next up, I'm going to be taking my foundation. So usually during the day I want something with some SPF in it, and I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation. This is in the shade Light Medium Warm. I never use like these things that come in with this. I find them to be kind of unsanitary, but I'm just going to go in with this humongous Face and Body Sponge by Real Techniques. Push it in and pick up some product and apply that. This foundation is really good for on the go, as well as like it can be sheared out and built up, and it's so affordable. If you haven't shared this out, actually I think I shared this on my Insta stories like, I don't know, January, February, it's been a while, earlier this year, and it's honestly still one of my favorites, and I do use it like on days when I don't feel like having too much coverage. This can actually give you like amazing coverage, but you can always shear it out. Alright, so next up I'm going to be taking some concealer. You already know the drill, Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Light Medium. Again, I will list everything down below in the description box if you have any questions. I'm also going to go ahead and set my under eye. I'm going to be taking Kat Von D palette. I'm going to take some of this banana shade and then also this shade right here. Usually when you get out of prayers in the morning, it's usually hot outside, so you do want to set your makeup so it doesn't budge and sweat off. Put some on my forehead, on my chin, and that's about it. Alright, so next up I'm going to be contouring. So it's less contouring than it is bronzing, but I'm going to be taking this middle shade right here. I'm going to take this middle shade right here to bronze up and contour my face. Again, it's the daytime, so you don't really want to contour, you just want to kind of warm up your skin. So again, if you notice, I'm just kind of going like this instead of like this. So I'm just kind of applying it as a bronzer. I'm I'm going to do my eyebrows first because that's something that I always forget. If you've noticed in my videos, I always forget to do my brows. You know, if I didn't have like brow hairs, I would obviously remember, but since I do have brow hairs, I always forget. So during the day, I don't want to have like a very Instagram-y brow. So I'm going to be just taking a pencil like this. This is the NYX Macro Brow Pencil. By the way, this brow pencil is very similar to the Anastasia one. So if you want to save yourself some cash money, honey, then this is the one for you. This is in the shade Taupe. Alright, so for the eyes, I want to keep it relatively neutral, but I do want to add in like a hint of pink. So I'm going to be going in with the Tarteist Pro palette, and the first shade that I'm going to take all throughout my crease is actually going to be this Innocent shade. And it's like a brown, it's like a light brown color, but it has a hint of pink in there. I'm going to put that through my crease. Alright, so I'm going to take a Zoeva 228 Luxe crease brush and put that through my crease. So I'm just warming up that crease with this color. So now that that crease is warmed up, I'm going to go in with this pink shade right here called Mood, and I'm just going to put that on the outer V of the eye. And for that, I'm actually going to be using a pointed brush like this. I'm just going to kind of put that on the outer V of the eye. It's okay if it's messy because we're going to blend it out, but just put it in gradually and then blend it out. I don't want to add too much because it is going to be daytime. I just want it to be a little bit of color but not too much. So the rest, whatever's left on my brush, I'm just taking it up on the crease. And I'm going to go in with the same brush that I used before in the crease and just kind of blend that out. Again, it's okay if it's messy because we're going to blend it out. Go in with that same, I'm not adding any more eyeshadow, I'm just going to go in with that same brush that we used before and just blend things out. Alright, now I'm going to be taking a blending brush and I'm going to pick up that same Mod Pinky color, and I'm actually going to pack but at the same time kind of blend. So while I'm patting, I'm also kind of doing like this motion. I'm just going to put that on the outer third of the eye and also up on the crease area. And you just want to do this until you get it even. But I want to keep it pretty neutral and natural. So I'm going to be taking this shade called Glam. It's just like this light, I would say like white gold shade. But I'm just going to pack this on the mobile part of the lid. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that first blending brush that we used, probably just has a little bit of the same brown that we used in our crease the first time. I'm just going to take that and just give it one good blend. Alright, so next up I'm going to be adding some liner, but instead of taking the usual black, I want to make this very daytime appropriate, so I'm just going to be taking a little bit of brown. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to be taking that one because somehow I broke that one, but I'm going to be taking this one. This is the Elizabeth Arden eye pencil in Espresso. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be pushing this brown eyeliner eye pencil just kind of like on the outer, I want to say third of the eye, and then I'm going to blend it out. So I don't want this to be very harsh, and it's okay if you're not very precise. Next I'm going to take like a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to kind of feather this brown liner out. So Now that that's done, I'm going to take a small brush and I'm going to take that same pink color we used early on for the outer third, and I'm just going to I'm going to stick to the outer third of the eye just slightly. I'm going to take that same brown liner we used, the brown eye pencil, and I'm also going to tightline the top waterline. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, I totally understand. That's okay. You don't have to do this, then you can just skip this step, but it's just going to make your lash line look a little bit thicker without you having to use a black liner. I'm going to go back in with that same brush we used for the pink. I'm going to pick up some of that dark brown and just kind of... And now I'm just going to go ahead and curl my lashes. And I'm going to put on mascara. So before I go ahead and do my bottom lashes, I'm just going to put some nude eyeliner in my bottom lower lash line, just because it's going to make my eyes look more awake. You want to be very gentle with this because sometimes it can look like a deer in headlights, so just be very sparing with this. So I'm going to go in with some bottom mascara. You know, my favorite bottom mascara at the moment is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. I think it's great for your bottom lashes. I'm just going to coat them. Alright, so next I'm going to take some highlighter. I'm going to be using the Amrezy highlighter. I'm going to take some on a brush and put that on as an inner corner highlight. I feel like that just ties the entire look together whenever I have some inner corner highlight. Alright, so I'm going to go in with a Kiko blush. And then next up I'm going to add some lipstick. I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty, what shade is this? Icon. Alright, so I think the liquid lipstick is a little bit too dark for my liking. Go in with the Urban Decay Matte Stark Naked Lipstick color, so I'm just going to kind of dab that on. Alright, so I just changed into a traditional outfit, and if you did enjoy this video, then go ahead and give me a like and subscribe to my channel so you never miss another video again. And don't forget to hit the notification bell next to it so you get a notification for when I post my next video. With that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing day or night wherever you are, and early Eid Mubarak to those who are celebrating, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!